Yes.
All right, Roz, I'm gonna unmute you. Go ahead.
Coach, what does NECA's injury mean for the team moving forward in the short term?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Roz, I think it's an opportunity for, while she'll be missed, even for 1 minute, an opportunity for some other players to step into a greater leadership role in terms of their voice, but also with their performance. When you remove a player like NECA, how consistent and efficient she is in so many things in areas, there's a hole there that needs to be filled, and it doesn't have to be by any one person, but I think collectively as a team, it is an opportunity for us to step into, more leadership voice and leadership in performance, like consistently having to perform well every night to help your team have a chance to win.
And Coach, you guys returned home from a road trip. What were the keys to success that you guys found in the 2 victories that you all had?
I think really, finding ways to stick together throughout the course of the game. At this level, there's so many ups and downs, and the talent is really spread across this league, pretty well right now. And so they're going to be, different runs that the opponent makes, and being able to withstand those, not allow yourself to, to break apart when things get hard. And I thought that in Chicago, we started to show some of the signs of a team that can handle some adversity and stay together and fight through it. So we showed some of that in Dallas, but we couldn't sustain it and get over the hump. But 2 out of 3 on the road, you'll take it every time. And now we have to find a way on a short rotation to try to get a win at home.
And lastly, Coach, you come back at home and it's the first game with fans. What does that mean for you?
It's an honor, like to have the opportunity to perform in front of our fans. And they've been waiting almost 2 years for this opportunity. And so many of our fans stuck with us through the pandemic and continue to support our team, and kept their season tickets in their family, and just continue to be a part of kind of our extended Sparks family that we're trying to grow. So we're thankful that some of them are going to get the opportunity to be here tonight, and we're going to need every voice in the building to try to will us to a win tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Go over to John W. Davis with Winsider.
Coach, I often talk to you about rotation. In this game, you'll have 8 players available, and you'll have an 8-person rotation. I know you don't want it to be an 8-person rotation this way because of injury, but is there anything about this that makes it a little easier on you, knowing that, like, these are the only options I have in this game?
I wish I could say easier. It's never easier when there's neither Agumake sister and Jasmine Walker and that, on and on. But to your question, I think more so than for myself, I think for the 8 players, it's easier, right? Like they're not wondering whether they're going to play, or maybe they wish they could have gotten a few more minutes the previous night. There's plenty of opportunity out there. And so I think for the players, right, it's presented an opportunity, and I remember when I played, like, we always wanted to play more. And then during the course of the season, there's certain things that always happen that lead to players getting more minutes, injuries, trades, whatever it is that happens. And now those minutes are there. And so, several people will get an opportunity to show and perform. So, you know, I think more so than making, you know, my job a little more clear in terms of looking over and there are only 3 players to choose from most times. You know, I think for the players, like, you know, they can get really fired up and know that they're going to have a significant impact on this game tonight. And I think that's a fun position for players to be in.
John, did you have one more?
Yeah, I can ask another one. So you have this rotation, you know, you only have these 3 players and you're talking about they get fired up, but I mean, how do you manage the fatigue that you've seen on the road that is naturally just going to happen in a 40-minute game?
Yeah. Historically, you know, the first game back from a road trip of multiple days is always tough for the home team. Like the energy just isn't quite there the same. You're adjusting to new time zones, climate, weather, fatigue, bumps and bruises. But, you know, the champions, the warriors, the winners, you just find a way. So the fatigue is definitely going to hit us at different points throughout the course of this game. And to be honest, just like it does in any game, but you know, some players just won't have a choice but to fight through it and push through it. And sometimes in sport and in life, you do not have another choice. There are no other options but to push right through that difficult situation. Oftentimes you can find a way. So that's what we'll have to do tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.